Passive, yeah. 10 abilities, 10 stacks, then it can equal into magic penetration, and then, so again, equal to 100% magic penetration, which is freaking amazing. So his Q is basically, he takes terrain from the ground, and you know, it's not gonna be like actual terrain, because it's almost like, basically he lifts a rock from the ground. This can also take champions and minions that are already on top of the rock and lift them up airborne. And then, so he takes it and he sends it down. You can lift it up airborne, and then he smashes it back down, knocking him airborne for the second time. Although this whole process is not very long. It's like, so yeah, he's gonna choose. So he chooses a destination of where the thing's gonna land, and from that, you already know that you're gonna get this huge rock just right in front of you, and that's it. And then whoosh, poof. So yeah, that's how it goes, and it's gonna be very quick. His W is just a quick. It's not gonna be very long range. It's like just a beam of energy in which he can stun any enemy champions that hit him, and it can hit multiple enemy champions that are in thing. So he can stun as many champions as well. But it's just a quick stun and very low damage. His E is basically he morphs himself into a little dot in which he can walk around as a dot. Everyone knows where he can be if they look carefully enough. Yes. And he can walk through things. People who are walked through are slowed for 99%, 2 seconds. They're severely slowed. And so yeah, he's invisible. He's just a little dot. You can barely even see him. Yes. And then his ultimate. He basically, so he's in a cloak. He's gonna like uncloak himself and like reveal this freaking epic power he has, in which he bursts all around him into a radius around himself. And then this, ultimately for the first few seconds, it stuns them. So there's like a 1 second channel, it just goes, stuns everyone in the instance of there. And then after that, it kind of like shifts into a tornado, and it does lifesteal damage back for himself. Ability damage, right? Yeah. Here's the coolest part about his ultimate. So, over time, as the tornado rises, it's only going to be like a 5 second long duration. It's not going to do super long amount of damage. But initially it stuns, and then it goes up, and actually as it goes up, everyone caught inside the eye of the storm, 1, doesn't take any damage, but 2, can't be seen from the outside. Because the eye of the storm, I mean, come on. Although, they will still take like a little bit of damage, because I mean, they're in his radius. They just won't take as much damage if they're caught on the outside. So he can actually kind of trap people and still, of course, do all his abilities, except for his E, turn invisible. I mean, I guess he can, but like, everyone still sees him. It's like, oh, tornado is moving away. What's going on? Yeah. But it only traps the people that come in. Anyone who tries to come in is blasted out. Boom. That is Matrossa the Manipulator. Freaking airborne, stuns, and slows. He's a very CC-oriented champ. They can't damage him while he's in the dock. And the best part is, if he really like is gonna get jumped on by a bunch of people, all he has to do is use his ult instantly. I mean, anyone who gets in stays in, and he can get screwed that way. But if he can time it just right, he can use his ultimate as basically a way to keep everyone out. They're trying to protect a dragon, he's just going tornado time. But it's a very short duration. But I mean, still, potential.